This just happened today, the day that I'm recording this, November 13th. The Lord is literally hastening his work right before our eyes. Let's not miss the majesty of this moment. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints just opened its first chapel in one of the world's most Muslim majority nations. And I had to share this with you. Okay, so Azerbaijan this country is 96% Muslim. Isn't that crazy? And we have a chapel there. Okay, I kind of want to go through this as maybe a little bit of a reaction video. I haven't read through all of this all the way yet, but this is huge news, you guys. This is huge news. And what's so interesting is Elder Bednar is right here. He has been a part of this for a very long time. In fact, I want to jump over to this church news. This is from July of 2024. So, and sorry, I actually kind of thought that this was... Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's been a year and a few months since the church secures official registration in the Republic of Azerbaijan. Sorry, that's kind of hard for me to say. And it's so interesting because they started working with Azerbaijan back in 2015. I want to go back to this one. This is from the Moroni channel. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev, sorry, I don't know, met on Thursday with a delegation from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a major Christian church headquartered in the United States. The meeting came as the denomination was officially registered by the Azerbaijani government and marked the inauguration of its first church building in Baku. According to the Azerbaijani, this article is going to kill me. I am well aware I'm not pronouncing this right. So no one needs to give me grammar lessons or like pronunciation lessons, okay? Okay, according to the Azerbaijani presidential administration, the delegation thanked President Aliyev for the government's decision to grant official registration to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, describing the move as a manifestation of the care shown to representatives of all religions in Azerbaijan. The visiting delegation included senior church officials, David A. Bednar, a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, Jack Gerard, a member of the Quorum of the 70, and first counselor of the Europe Central Area Office, Miles Hansen, president and board director of the Sterling Foundation, and Paul Prickard, I don't know, a member of the Europe Central and Eurasian Quorum of the 70. During the discussion, the sides recalled previous meetings between President Aliyev and the church representatives. The delegation also congratulated the Azerbaijani leader on the peace agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia that was I want to say it's like initiated, but no, it's not. Initialed. I have no idea what that word is. Sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. Okay. In Washington earlier this year. I don't know what that word is. Like, I keep looking at it. I'm like, oh, it should stand out to me. It doesn't. Okay. In the presence of the U.S. President Donald Trump and Armenian Prime Minister Nicole Pashinyan. I should learn how to read all these words before. Okay. President Aliyev expressed appreciation for the congratulations and underscored what he called the historical importance of the agreements reached in Washington, noting that they would play an important role in the development of the region. He also said that Azerbaijan-U.S. relations had entered a new stage following Trump's re-election, and pointed to several documents signed during his August visit to Washington as part of that process. Both sides highlighted Azerbaijan's effort to promote intercultural and interreligious dialogue. The presidential administration reiterated that tolerance is the way of life for the people of Azerbaijan, emphasizing that representatives of different religions and nationalities have long lived together in peace and harmony. Okay, that sounds like Zion right there. Like, we can love other people just because they're human. We don't need to fight. Why are we fighting? Just because we have different beliefs, different backgrounds, different religions, different thoughts, we can still live together in peace and unity and righteousness, being kind to one another. That is Zion. We don't need to all be the same, all think the same, all dress the same. We don't need to be the same people to get along. I love that. Okay. Following the meeting, the delegation joined local guests in inaugurating the newly registered Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints building in Baku, the first of its kind in the country. Photos released by the Azerbaijani state media showed the new church facility and members attending the opening ceremony. The events marked a new milestone for Azerbaijan's officially recognized religious communities and highlighted the country's engagement with international faith organizations. Okay, so this is, you guys, how cool is this? This is the church building. That's really neat. Okay, I just think that's so cool. So this is a really big deal. To me, this just, again, testifies that God can do his work, and he is doing his work. The fact that these doors are opening in countries where it's 90% Muslim, it just shows that God is fulfilling his promises to gather his children, all of his children. Every person who has ever lived on this earth, either present, past, or future, is a child of God and deserves to have the dignity of being a child of God and deserves to worship God how they may, how they choose. And that's the beauty of these relationships with the church and these different countries and different religions, is that the Church of Jesus Christ, it is part of the Article of Faith. It's like Article of Faith, what is it, number 12? That we believe that all men can worship God how, when, and where, and however they may. I need to be better at my Articles of Faith. But this is something that is so important, and all faiths, if it points to, even if it's different, if it causes them to do good and to love one another. Now, isn't that so interesting that it says that like one of these, so it says they reiterated that tolerance is a way of life for the people of Azerbaijan. That is so neat that they can be tolerant of people who disagree with them. We can't all say the same thing. We can't. I see it in the comments when I say something that people don't agree with. We're very intolerant of people thinking differently. And I think this is a really good reminder that, you know, we can still love God and love Jesus Christ and still love our neighbors. It's all going to be okay. So again, anyway, this is so exciting. They here is where it said, sorry, I wanted to show you this. So the church began developing a respectful and cordial relationship with Azerbaijan officials and religious leaders in 2015. So this has been a 10-year project, I guess, a 10-year relationship, and God just opened this door wide open. And we can truly see that the Lord is hastening his work. A lot of things, we've seen this a lot with temples being built or other things like that. Or even like all the baptisms in Africa. We're seeing this big boom right now. And it's truly God hastening his work. That's what this is. And it's so interesting that, the church, they've been trying to establish this relationship and love them and do all these things. And yet until God turned that key, until God said, okay, I'm going to open this door for you. I mean, it's his work. He is hastening it. We get to be a part of it. We get to witness it. And I'm so grateful for that. So anyway, this is exciting news. Put in the comments what you guys think about this really exciting news. What do you think this means? Do you think this will help other doors open for other countries? What about temples? Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I will put these articles in the description box, and I hope you have a great day. Also, before I end, I also just want to say I announced this today on my Instagram, so you guys will see this tomorrow. But I announced that I have been working with a follower, a subscriber, working on sweatshirts and t-shirts for my people in warmer climates. For now, it is going to only be United States that we are going to ship to. In the future, it's in the future. If there is interest, let me know. And please say I'm interested in you shipping to X place, because, if there's enough interest, then we will be able to do that. We just, we'll have to figure some out. But, so I've talked to this company who is amazing to work with. They watch my channel, so I love that they're like one of us, and they do this. So this is something that they do. So, I'm going to be talking about some of the designs. Again, I've shared this on my Instagram, but my 3 ones for now. So right now, I think I'm only going to drop maybe 1 or 2 options to buy right now. And then I think I'm going to expand as time goes on. I'll probably try to come up with 3 to 5 other options within the year. Not before the end of the year, but in the calendar year. So right now, the ones that I am thinking of are, so you've seen all my different sweatshirts that I like. I'm thinking one of saying anticipating Christ's return. So that's one option. Another option is doing joyfully anticipating. And I just really want it to be simple, non-discreet. I don't necessarily want it to be an in-your-face sweatshirt. I just want it to be kind of it's going to be a sweatshirt, but I also want it to look nice. You could wear it every day or whatever. Not every day, obviously, you need to wash it. But, so I'm thinking anticipating Christ's return, joyfully anticipating, or a second coming bestie one. So put in the comments what you guys would prefer. And if you are only put your opinion if you plan on purchasing one, because I don't want a bunch of different opinions and then have no one purchase it. I want people who are expecting to purchase to put in the comments. Also, I think I've already started polling on Instagram, and by far the 2 most popular are crew necks, sweatshirts like this without a hood. I prefer crew necks like this. I don't love hoods on my neck. That's also why I normally like my hair short, but and then t-shirts for people in warmer climates. So I think I'm going to go with those two options. And then I think I'm going to just limit the color option as well. I'm thinking, and you guys, it's not too late to put your option. If there's like a color that people are like, no, I want it to be black or I want it to be gray, like put it in the comments so I can know what most people want. Again, only if you plan on purchasing it. But, I'm thinking right now of like a green color, kind of like my phone case, kind of like the one that I wear a lot that says like, I influence for God or something. So it's kind of like a greenish color. Another one would kind of be like a slate gray or like a slate blue color is what I'm thinking. So those are my two options. So I'm thinking green. Again, you can tell me if you want something else. But I'm thinking either like a forest green, like kind of a sage green, or a slate blue. And then I'm thinking I'm probably leaning towards anticipating Christ's return for this first one, just a classic anticipating Christ's return. But I've also heard that people want Second Coming Besties on it, which, I mean, maybe I could put like Second Coming Besties like small on the sleeve or something. I don't know if that's an option, but we could probably talk about it with the designers for the shirts. So anyway, I'm really excited. Ty, my husband, is going to set up a Google sheet so that you guys can fill out, like, this is going to be later. Right now, I just want you to put it in the comments. But when we get a little closer and when we decide on a design, Ty is going to make a Google sheet for you guys to fill out. And then I'll probably just do it over Venmo for now. But I'll have you guys fill out the thing. And then once I get your Venmo payment, I'll put a check mark on there and then I'll send that over to the t-shirt company and they will get it shipped out to you. So I am really, really, really excited for this. This is something that I've wanted to do for a long time and just never knew how to do it. And enough of you guys have made comments recently that this is something that you want as well. So it's finally happening. So again, if you have interest, please put that in the comments and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for letting me take up a little bit more of your time explaining that, but we'll talk soon. Bye.